What up, YouTube? Today's video, I want to talk about things I remembered in the past that I am just now figuring out. Now, a lot of people resonate with the words I say because they still have soul within them. So that means if they have soul within them, that means they have a light that still needs to be sparked. Now, when I was a kid, I used to have these headaches, or better off, I should say, these earaches. When it's like your ear just throbbing, it's like, what the fuck? Like, what is wrong with my ear? And I used to always go tell my mom, and then I used to be like, my ear hurts. And she'd be like, okay, put in these eardrops. Now, what I just now figured out is if you're having earaches, that means, or headaches, that means that your vibration is rising up and you are in tune with the planet. Like your pineal gland is buzzing so hard that it's making your ears shake. You get what I'm saying? And if you put eardrops within your ears, you are killing that energy off. You are disrupting those light codes from upgrading your DNA. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if you do get earaches or these headaches that feel like they're extreme, and that you are getting in tune. Like let's say you getting in tune with the planet, right? And you eating right, you getting your sun energy, you meditating, you giving back, you detaching from this material world, and you getting headaches. That's because your vibration is rising up. Now, if you getting migraines and you eating all these bad processed foods and you got hate in your heart, well, your vibration is not rising up. You just really killing yourself off. You feel me? And your body is really trying to tell you something. And I know y'all probably wondering like, why is the screen black? Well, I just want to call this that dark matter melanin. Just listen to my voice. You get what I'm saying? Because when you speak, your voice and your words put out a vibration. People probably didn't even know that. Like when certain people they speak to certain people and people don't hear them, it's because they not putting enough energy behind that vibration they trying to get out. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you have to look at yourself. Like how the brethren in the 13th Son say, look at nature to see how to live. You have to look at yourself too, because you are nature. You get what I'm saying? You have to know what you really want. You have to know what what you need, because if your wants and your needs match up together, then that's good, because you will never fail, because the things that you want is the things that you need, and the things that you need is the things that you want. You get what I'm saying? Everybody always wants something they don't need, which is the truth. Even I may say yes. I always want something, or I always wanted something that I didn't need. You get what I'm saying? But now that I got older, or as I should say, as I have evolved, I have come to see that everything that we have ever been taught is not what it's meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you have to just sit back and think, why do we do what we do? Like when I used to put those eardrops in my ear, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just going off what I was told, because you know when we kids, come on, you know we go off what we are told. We are born into this world. I'm not gonna say not knowing, because we come back with common sense, which is basically senses from the universe. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if you have a mind for yourself, then that means you will make your own decisions. Like I said before, that's not disobeying your parents or anything like that. That's just following your heart. Because when you follow your heart, you are really being happy. That's how you know you're in love, when you follow your heart, because the heart knows the truth. No matter what your eyes see, these two eyes that we have, they're not really seeing what we are supposed to see, because they are only able to see in this physical realm. You're supposed to be able to see with your third eye, which is your spiritual eye, your spiritual gateway. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if you haven't been able to rise your vibrations up, which is impossible, because even if you eat fruit and you still go back to eat meats and all that crap, you still getting some type of information. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if you haven't got to rise, have you haven't gotten to rising your vibration up or whatever, then I suggest you start, because time is really ticking, and time doesn't exist, but we all have a spiritual clock within inside of us, and you know what you're feeling in the inside. I know what I'm feeling in the inside. That's why I'm making these videos for y'all. People think I'm doing it just for the fame. I don't want no motherfucking fame. Where has fame ever got somebody? I'll wait for y'all to answer that question. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I do this because I do it out of my heart. I do it because I have a soul. I do it because I really want you to love yourself. People may look at it why he want us to love ourselves. What he getting out of that? I'm getting joy out of that because when you love yourself, you will be able to see exactly everything I see. You will see that every time you wake up in the morning, it is a reason to wake up in the morning because you should be happy to be alive. People, man, I don't want to be alive, man, because I can't get this, I can't get this, and I can't get that. Man, you better shut the fuck up. You better recognize that you are the creator. And notice that I really don't say God unless I am trying to get certain people to listen to the message because the gods are basically our creators. You get what I'm saying? Because basically, if you want to think about it, the difference between a God and a creator is this: the gods, basically, you could say our ancestors or our creators, whatever you want to call it, they were already on a fifth dimensional mind state, because when they wanted something or they needed something, it just popped up off thought, like the fifth dimension. Well, like a fifth dimensional thing, because it's like that's what happens in the fifth dimension. Everything is well in different dimensions. That's what happens. Everything is on a higher mind state, so everything is through thought. So you picture something, boom, it happens right then and there. That's just like a microwave. You can think of the fifth dimension or higher dimensions as a microwave. You want something, boom, it's done. You get what I'm saying? Those are the gods. They were able to create things in a jiffy. We are the creators. We picture things and they manifest, then they come into this reality. Instead of us just thinking about it and it just pops up because we're not the gods. We are the creators. We are the children of the gods. You get what I'm saying? So watch what you're saying out here and watch your words. Like, life is too short to have hate in your heart. And I'm for real. Like, if you just really sit back and look at stuff, life is too short to have hate in your heart. What you got hate for? You get what I'm saying? People lose their life to hate every day, and people don't notice it until it happens to them. Until it comes to their front door, people don't give a shit, man. These people don't care about nothing but they goddamn selves. But until a problem comes to their front door, then they want to come back to you. Oh my gosh, this happened and that happened. I don't even want to hear about your problems because the big problem is, why haven't you been focusing on yourself? Why haven't you been loving yourself? I mean, okay, why haven't you been loving nature? You get what I'm saying? Because you are nature. As within, so without. As above, so below. But I guess it's just a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, please, people, really love yourself. Because when you love yourself, you loving the creator. And just look in the mirror and hug yourself. If you can't look in the mirror and hug yourself, then you mean you lost and you just can't see greatness when you see it. You get what I'm saying? And just change your ways, man. That's all I can say. 13 love, 13 knowledge, 13 respect.